Hello everyone. Good evening. The time is 11:55 p.m. Sorry, 11:50 p.m. and today's date is January 10th, 2024. So today's topic is going to be the list of books to improve your copywriting in 2025. Please note, most of these books I haven't read them. Most of them. In short, I want to say that all of them I haven't read them. I just got these suggestions off TikTok, and so I downloaded them. But personally, I haven't read them. But I want to read all of them in the first quarter of this year. And as I assembled them, I just decided, you know what, why don't I share this with you guys? So join me, or rather, learn as I learn. So let's get right into it. Now, there's an app called Lithium for those of us who have Android phones. I have two phones. I have an iPhone, but I prefer to do all my writing business and all my copywriting whatsoever. If I'm not using my laptop, I prefer to use my Android to do all that typing business. I feel Androids are faster and somehow they function better. So on your Android phone, you're just going to go and download an app called Lithium. Lithium is, I don't know how they pronounce it. It should be an EPUB book app. There are some books that are in PDF form. There are some books that are in, I think, is it called EPUB? Yes. So books that are in PDF forms, you can read them with apps like WPS. Books that are in that form, you can read them that way. You can. This is not a copywriting book. This is a book of mine where a friend gave to me to read. But basically, books like that, you can read them that way. Sort of like this one. I started this one. I think this is the only copywriting book that I have read. This is it. What's the name? Oh, hold on, please. I want to check. I'm in chapter 10 so that I don't forget. The name of this book is, take it to the top, Advertising Secrets of the Written Word. This taught me everything. I've not even finished the book, and yet it taught me everything I need to know about headlines and sub headlines. Like Joseph Sugarman is very good with explanations, and he has this mentality shift in his books, in this book that I've written so far, because I haven't read many. So if you want to, I would suggest that you start with this one. Advertising Secrets of the Written Word. Start with this if you can. If you cannot, it's cool. You can read other books. So this is the first book I got. If you can read it. The second book I got is a course that came with, okay, this book came with a course. The name of the course is I think PCI by Mr. Golibe, and this book was actually the very very first book that I read about copywriting. It's a brief explanation of everything it is about. This book is not to be sold anywhere, so I can't really tell you anything about it like that. So yeah, he explains everything you need to know about copywriting, and he explains everything you need to know about sales, but he doesn't go into details that much. However, it's still good to read this book, because any material you can lay your hands on to become a better copywriter, please do it. Now there's another book. I'm just going to finish with this app, then I'll go to the next one. There's another book that you will read, but you won't read it now. You probably read it when you become a better copywriter. So this is the name of the book. It's by Pascal. For those of you who follow Pascal on TikTok, this is his book. You also need to buy this one. I think he has it on there for about 5,000 naira. Use your hard earned money and buy this book. This one, you're going to keep it in the archives so that when you have finally, this is the Pascal, by the way. So when you finally majored as a copywriter, you're going to have need for his book because he explains how to reach out to clients, the common mistakes. The book is really filled with information. I've read it. I even read it when I wasn't a good copywriter like that. How much more right now that I'm about to start cold emailing clients? I need that. So there are a lot of other books, but those are the three ones that I think are important. So yeah, let's get to the next app. So apart from the WPS, which is this one down here, you're going to try and download another. I don't know if it is available in iPhones, but for Android, you're going to download an app called Lithium. So Lithium helps you read books online. Many of these books they come in form of EPUB instead of PDF. So when you need to read them, you're going to have an app, and that's where this Lithium comes in. So now these are the different books. So you can download books by Joseph English, Joseph Sugarman. You can download his books, start from the beginning. This is very, very important. This one, I had started it, but I didn't really start it. I just looked through the content and I was about to start it. Look at storytelling, human relations, specific, eh, familiarity, guilt, things like this. Very important. If you're armed with knowledge, there's nothing you cannot defeat. Um, this particular book, this cash advertising, Pascal recommended it. He has talked about it, I think, on three videos of his. So that's why I went to go and download it. So yeah, read this. I haven't started it yet. I was just looking through it, like I had said. I looked at the content and they looked rich to me. Um, Look at this. What people really want. The nine. What was that? The nine learned secondary human wants. How to get inside people's heads. This is very important. This is very good. So I heard him talk about it a lot of times, and I was like, I'm going to download it and I'm going to read it. So I suggest you read it too. What's the next book? What's the next book? Okay, this is email marketing. This one, however, he did not recommend it. Nobody recommended it. I was just googling books online that I think will be important for my copywriting journey, and I came across this one. It is called confirming it. Email marketing. This is how it looks like in case you're getting it physically. It's by Eric J. Scott. I read some good reviews about the book, so I downloaded it. Then I think 300 email marketing tips. This one, I think it's a nice book. This is another one by Sugarman. 30 sales tool you can use to control the mind. Okay. Um, this is another book you need. It has nothing to do with copywriting. However, it's a life changer for me. So, No Excuses by Brian Tracy, very, very important. Marketing by Brian Tracy, very important also. Fierce Copywriting, basically anything that has to do with copywriting. I was ruthlessly downloading them. I did not care. I was like, I'm going to read everything. So how to write copy that sells, copywriting with AI, copywriting with storytelling, all these books, these ones here. I am also a creative writer, so I think that's why you'll be seeing a lot of other storybooks. These ones are for my creative writing, while these other ones are for copywriting. So basically, yeah, I think these books are important. I hope this is another nice one. How to sell your products on infomercials, home shopping channels, sport TV commercials from the entrepreneur who gave you Blue Bocas sunglasses. Remember, it's by Joseph Sugarman, so it should be a very good book. So yeah, those are the books that he would highly recommend. I would highly recommend. I haven't read them myself, but I'm about to start. I just did this video as soon as I remembered. And yes, wish me luck. And also, I wish you luck too. So let's read, let's get better, and goodbye.